Good afternoon and welcome. Please, ladies and gentlemen, rise for the presentation of our American flag. And the playing of our national anthem. Graduates and welcome guests, please be seated at this time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and a special thank you to our American Legion for the presentation of our flag. On behalf of the Teachers, Students Administration, and Board of Education, and the class of 2020, we welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. At this time, I'd like to introduce Metamora Township High School class of 2020 Co-Vice President, Margaret Noe.
Good morning, and welcome to our graduation ceremony, celebrating the commencement of the Metamora Township High School's senior class of 2020. While our final days here may not have been what we were expecting, we couldn't have done it without the help from everyone around us. We would first like to say thank you to our teachers and staff who went the extra mile to learn new teaching methods and still make sure we understood the material even when we couldn't see each other face to face. Next, we would like to thank our coaches, who not only helped us become better athletes, but also better people. And we certainly cannot forget our administration, who made today possible. Last, but certainly not least, our class would like to thank our family and friends. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have been able to make it through all 4 years of high school, especially our senior year. You taught us just how important love truly is. Whether that is through long video chats at night, boxes of chocolates on our doorsteps, or even a simple hug, we cannot thank you enough for all you have done. This class had to adapt and find an alternative method to their normal everyday life a little sooner than most. But it certainly has prepared us to make the change that we want to see in the world. Like Frederick Douglass once said, without a struggle, there can be no progress. Our hope for the future is to take what we have learned these past 4 years and use the knowledge and skills to help guide our futures. Thank you for helping us celebrate this important stepping stone in our lives. Finally, out of respect for everyone here, we ask that you please silence your cell phones. Now, without further ado, it is my great honor to introduce our class president, David Snook.
many teachers, staff members, and other adults have worked with us to complete our goals. Today, some of these people are seated with us. I ask these guests to please stand as I call their names, and with the audience, please hold your applause until all of the names have been read. Members of the Metamora Township High School Board of Education. President, Melissa Heal. Vice President / Secretary, Jay Springer. Members Diane Brenner, Blake Mishler, Wendy Vogel, and Stephanie McAllister. And Oldie. Members of the administration, Superintendent Sean O'Loughlin, Principal Ron Eastwetter, Assistant Principal Kevin Hogue, Athletic Director / Assistant Principal Jared Hart, Assistant Principal Chris Carrasco, and Director of Student Services, Dr. Jennifer Drew. And our junior class honor marshals that led our procession today are chosen for currently having the highest grade point averages in the junior class. They are Nadia Freeman, daughter of Doug and Norma Freeman, Harrison Hallbeck, son of Robert and Karen Hallbeck, Catherine Myers, daughter of Kevin and Jody Myers, and Tegan Roberts, daughter of Matthew and Rachel Roberts. And now it is my great honor to introduce to you our Metamora Township High School Chapter of Honor Society, Vice President Chapter Joey Shallett, and Chapter President Owen Porter as they do the introductions of the NHS members. Initial eligibility into the Metamora chapter of the National Honor Society is determined by grade point average. If the GPA is high enough, then a committee determines membership by such factors as leadership, service, and character. As we read the names, we ask these students to remain standing and in the audience to hold your applause until all names have been read. Aaron Klodnock, Abby Nolte, Alyssa Thielen, Allison McGill, Andrew Huth, Andrew Camp, Anya Olsen, Ann Doyle, Aurora Wolf, Autumn Solomon, Blake Lieber, Brandon Dean Curtis, Brianne Gardner, Brianne Rowley, Brooke Godwin, Kate Matthews, Cameron Trumpeter, Camille Emhoff, Carly Tucker, Kate DeShawn, Christopher Greaves, Cole Rich, Eliza Fletcher, Emma DuBois, Emma Springer, Eric Chen, Ethan Greenfield, Ethan Hansen, Evan Scott Charlier, Garrett High, Genevieve Wetterbus, Haley Kenyon, Hunter Casa, James Agatucci, Grace Corey, Owen Porter.
Joseph Shallett, Joseph Kennedy, Josie Pullen, Justin Alderson, Kara Hodel, Catherine Morris, Katie Devitt, Keegan Hardnett, Kirsten Sam, Claudia Fry, Kyle Barker, Lindsay Dyer, Lindsay Gillis, Mackenzie Forker, Maddie Bennett, Madison Benson, Maggie Mathis, Margaret Noe, Morgan Templeton, Olivia Beltrame, Olivia Eilers, Olivia Seagirls, Peter Kaufman, Phoenix Wolf, Rachel Reed, Rebecca R.J. Remy Keller, Larry Dowdell, Larry Hickman, Samuel Landau, Sarah Kimbrough, Skylar Gary, Tyler Walton Worley, Victoria DeWard, and Zoe Simone Durant. Thank you.
And now I would like to welcome to the podium our senior class treasurer, Peter Kaufman, as he does the introductions of the Silver Cord program.
The Silver Cord program was implemented to instill within students the importance of community service. This award is given to students who have shown their commitment to public service by investing time into their community. In the fourth year of this program, seniors needed to complete 200 hours of community service. As I read the names, I ask the students to remain standing, the audience to hold their applause until all names have been read. The award recipients of the Silver Cord Honor are Evan Charlier, Scott Coyne, Tori DeWard, Lindsay Dyer, Allie Gillum, Brooke Godby, Keegan Hartnett, Karen Klobnock, Emma Springer, Genevieve Woodhouse, and Sarah Kimbrough.
Metamora is one of the few high schools that determine class rank based on all 8 semesters of coursework. Co-Vice President Rebecca Johnson will present our top 10 students.
The graduating class has 240 students. To have one of the top grade point averages in this class takes effort, skill, and consistency, all 4 years. As I call each name, I ask the student and their parents to stand. Students and parents, please remain standing until all names are read, and the audience, please hold your applause. Number 10, Anya Olson, daughter of Sten and Teresa Olson. Number 9, Aurora Wolf, daughter of David and Morel Wolf and Valerie Wolf. Number 8, Joseph Koenig, son of William and Lisa Koenig. Number 7, Autumn Salmon, daughter of John and Ken Salmon. Number 6, Owen Forker, son of Jean and Stephanie Forker. Number 5, Eliza Fletcher, daughter of Aaron and Nicole and Doug Arbor. Number 4, Joseph Shallett, son of John and Shelley Shallett. Number 3, Aaron Klobnock, son of Rob and Jen Klobnock. Salutatorian is Allison Gillum, daughter of Michael and Mary Gillum. Valedictorian is Justin Alderson, son of Todd and Maria Alderson.
As we hear in the lyrics of our national anthem, the gallant commitments of many throughout this country are what protect our bestowed freedoms that allow us to gather and celebrate together here today. Although all of you are going on to make our society a better place in unique ways, I would now like to acknowledge our brave young men and women who have committed to serving our country through our armed forces. As your name is read, please stand and be recognized. I ask that the audience hold your applause until all of these fine people are standing. Going into the Air Force, Samuel Capron, Riley Morgan. Into the Army, Barrett Gatton, Ethan Greenfield, Parker Johnson, Jedediah Smith. To the Army National Guard, Emma Springer. Into the Navy, Lindsay Dyer. Into the Marine Corps, Tristan Fitz, Allison Gillum, Austin Robertson, Malachi Brooks, and DJ Smock. Please join me in a round of applause, please. I now ask for all veterans in the audience today to please stand and be recognized. Please join me in another round of applause to recognize these fine men and women.
Salutatorian is an academic title given at Metamora Township High School to the second highest graduate in the entire graduating class. Only the valedictorian is ranked higher. This honor is traditionally based on grade point average and the number of credits taken. The title comes from the salutatorian's traditional role as the first speaker at the graduation ceremony, delivering the salutation. Please help me congratulate and welcome to the podium MTHS Class of 2020 salutatorian Allison Gilman.
Before we begin, I'd like to recognize that we've all had different experiences from one another as far as what classes we took, what teachers we had, and who our friends were. But despite these differences, I believe that those of us from this MTHS graduating class of 2020 have had enough common experiences to bind us together and ensure that we will never forget our roots as Metamora Redbirds. Our journey together began 4 years ago, when we first walked into that building as short and timid freshmen. As evident by me, some of us came to the shore than others. But as freshmen, we began living the experiences that only Metamora Redbirds will ever have in common. For example, I assume that many of us share the feeling of walking in front of a group of upperclassmen with the facade of confidence only to trip up the stairs. And no matter if anyone else remembers that or not, it's undeniably embarrassing. Many of us have also shared the experience of walking into Miss Wayne's room as freshmen, praying that we didn't say or do anything stupid. And for those of you that don't know, she's never hesitated to call us out if we did. Another experience many of us shared was the adrenaline rush of walking past Mr. Willard's room, hands at the ready, prepared to catch any tennis balls that may come flying our way. And as prepared as I tried to be, I still got hit with my fair share. And I know for a fact that I wasn't the only one who, upon several occasions, was up at 1:30 a.m. trying to finish a paper due tomorrow for Mrs. McCormick. And I know I wasn't alone in this, because when I logged on to the shared document outlining the assignment, I was able to see the some 14 other students who were logged onto that same document looking at it with me. And personally, there's something comforting about seeing several other students in the same position that I was. True, I had weeks to work on the assignment, and true, due to my dependable procrastination, I was now up way too late trying to start and finish a paper the night before it was due. But it was comforting to know that I wasn't the only one who consistently made this same mistake. And despite what teachers have been telling us for years, I feel that I could argue procrastination may not entirely be a mistake, because, we all graduated. And of course, I haven't forgotten possibly the strongest experience that the class of 2020 will always share. We spent our last 2 months of high school locked up in our houses. As many people have pointed out to us, we will undoubtedly have an incredible story for our children and grandchildren. And while that may be true, I think that I speak for the majority of us when I say that I would have preferred my senior year over any crazy stories that I might one day tell. For some of us, we lost out on our senior athletic seasons. And for those of us that will not continue our sports in college, there was a terrible feeling that came when we realized that our athletic career was over for good. And what's worse is that we didn't even know that our last game, meet, or match was in fact our last. And for me, the last meet I ever ran was the one in which my 4x8 team qualified for Indoor State, a meet which I have and will never get the chance to run at. But I know I wasn't alone in the devastation I felt when I knew for certain that my season was over. And I also know that I'm so thankful for the camaraderie I felt and life lessons I've gained through the teams I've been on. I hope that all of us are able to recognize that regardless of how it ended, we're lucky to have been a part of something so special as the teams that we have at this school. And for all of us, we lost out on a long-anticipated senior prom, senior awards assembly, senior sleeper, and the last few days together to gather our thoughts and give a proper farewell to our high school. As devastating as these losses are to all of us, I was very proud of the way in which we came together and improvised makeshift versions of these experiences. Many of us were able to attend the prom that was held in the spirit of Peoria, an idea that was both thought of and put into action by the students of the school. Our teachers were also kind enough to create a send out of video of the senior awards that we would have received if we had been in school. Also, as would have happened on May 8th after Senior Sleeper, many of us gathered in the high school parking lot and covered the parking spaces with chalk. We filled the lot with funny pictures, college names and logos, and the Metamora record, plus the signatures of the students that attended. In the end, all of us here have been shaped by our collective experience at Metamora Township High School. And no matter if you were my best friend or someone I hardly knew, and no matter if we stay in touch after high school or if I never see you again, we will always have our time at Metamora in common. I truly believe that as we all move forward into our lives which are bound for success, none of us will forget to look back at the time we spent as Redbirds.
Valedictorian is another academic title conferred upon a student with the highest ranking among his or her graduating class. The term is rooted in the valedictorian's traditional role of being the final speaker at the graduation ceremony. The valedictory address is generally considered a final farewell to classmates before they disperse to pursue their individual paths after graduating. Giving the valedictorian address for the Metamora Township High School class of 2020, please congratulate and welcome valedictorian Justin Alderson, who will be attending Georgia Tech, studying mechanical engineering and swimming for the university.
Family, friends, staff, and anyone else who may be present, thank you for joining us here today as we celebrate our long-awaited high school graduation. For those of you who are not present, but are watching the live stream, I want to personally say thank you for making that active effort to join and support us. We all wish you could be present with us today to share this once-in-a-lifetime milestone. Now to my fellow classmates, congratulations. Together, we have made it through 13 long, hard years of school, but our journey is not over yet. Some of us will continue our schooling. Others will or have left home to go serve our nation in the military and keep us safe. And a few of us already have jobs lined up and are working. Yet, we all had those 13 years of school that contained life-changing experiences that we shared together. It was through these experiences that we formed the people we are today, the people that I believe have the power to change the world. There's a saying that goes as follows: there's nothing more dangerous than a man alone with his thoughts. I do not know who was the first to say this, but after the spring we endured, I full-heartedly agree with this message. Ever since quarantine began, I've had plenty of time to think. Between swimming, running, mowing lawns, and just having time by myself at home, I got to think about the future. And even as the valedictorian, I cannot tell you what the future will hold, but I will confidently say that this class sitting in front of me has the capability to build the future of our dreams. Throughout our lives, we have been met with challenges that we persevered through time and time again. Some of us were born into a world of chaos following the tragic events of 9/11, but we persevered and kept moving forward. A few years later, our economy suffered a great hit in 2008, but we survived it and our economy surged to new levels. Amid these challenges, our nation was plagued with natural disasters like Hurricane Katrina, Irma, Florence, and Harvey that destroyed people's homes and washed away everything that they had worked for. But they rebuilt and kept pushing forward. Only a mere 7 years ago, disasters struck much too close or two home for comfort across the county line in Washington. Even though we may be enemies on this very football field, we came together to support and help lift our neighbors up after they had fallen. Just as we rebounded from all of these challenges, we must now do the same and fight through the challenge in front of us that is the coronavirus. When I think about the future, I do not think about the coronavirus still affecting our everyday life as it is now, because I know we will overcome it. However, this does not mean we can just forget about the severity of this virus. The future ahead of us is like uncharted waters, which leaves us with only one option: to keep moving forward. Keep moving forward in hopes that we will see a glimpse of the metaphorical land that is our future. They say that our generation is the one that will have to heal our plagued world, and I have complete and utter confidence that we can. MTHS has set us up to fix our earth. It is now up to each and every one of us to do our own part and act on it. I personally would like to see to it that our climate returns to a stable state in my lifetime. Our atmosphere has reached the highest level of pollutants ever recorded, with new record temperatures, and it will only continue to rise unless we do something to slow and stop it. Unless I do something to slow and stop it. If we mess it up in 30 years, there's no reason we cannot fix it in 30 years. Just as it is difficult to pick up spilt bees than to spill them, it will be much more difficult to remove the pollutants. But I like a good challenge. Moving forward will be difficult as we have no predecessors, but I have complete and utter faith in our class to blaze our own path. Through every challenge we've faced so far, we persevered and came out on top in the end. The challenges will get more difficult, but nothing good ever comes easy. These challenges are what unify us together as the graduating class of 2020. A powerful group of young adults with our eyes set perfectly on the future. Congratulations to all, and thank you.
Allison and Justin, thank you very much for your speeches. I also want to thank the graduates of the class of 2020 for such a remarkable and surely unforgettable year. Graduates, there is a group that helped get you here today, and they need to be thanked and applauded and recognized for their efforts. Would all of the parents of the graduates please stand and be recognized? There's another special group that deserves our recognition as well. And whether they are present in the stands with us today or watching the live stream from home, would the grandparents of the graduates please stand and also be recognized? President of the Board, Melissa Heil, members of the Board of Education, it is my honor and duty to certify that the students sitting before you have completed the requirements to become graduates of Metamora Township High School. President Heil, please join me at the table.
To properly allow each student their special moment in front of this audience, I ask that all applause, cheering, be held until all names have been read. With the first row, please rise.
Justin Tyler Alderson. Allison Elizabeth Gillen. David Louis Paul Snow. Margaret Renee Noe. Owen Christopher Forker. Joseph Stone Shallett. Peter Timothy Kaufman. Rebecca Darlene Johnson. Mackenzie Suzanne Forker. Faith Morgan Adams. James Joseph Agatucci. Madeline Marie Ayers. Emily Ann Ballard. Kyle James Douglas Barker. Zachary Tyler Barker. Paige Sophia Bauer. Olivia Grace Beltrame. Madeline Grace Bennett. William Samuel Bennington. Kayla Renee Bernius. Jordan Patrick Bohannon. Michael Patrick Bourne. Lauren Ann Brooks. Skylar Nicole Rush. Nathaniel Anthony Bucci. Tyler James Bundren. Austin Michael Burns. Hunter Jade Burrows. Madison Joe Bidey. Clarice Jacqueline Campbell. Gumacinda Maria Cantrell. Evan Scott Chartier. Eric Guanyu Chen. Peyton Blaze Christensen. Nathan Charles Krusky. Alexander Joseph Coates. Grace Elizabeth Corey. Scott Patrick Coyne. Isabella Grace Cronkite. Christiana Lee Davis. Haley Lynn Davis. Tyler Michael Davis. Kayla Marie Davison. Caden James Deshawn. Kathleen Carol Devitt. Victoria Sue DeVore. Daniel Joel Dintelman. Emma Rosemary Dorsey. Riley Christopher Dowdell. Anne Marie Doyle. James Joseph Driscoll. Miranda Marie Driscoll. Emma Catherine Dubois. Thomas Mason Duncan. Zoe Simone Duran. Lindsay Madison Dyer. Olivia Paige Eilers. Taylor Alyssa Marie Ellis. Eliza Nicole Fletcher. Tyler David Freeze. Austin Michael Gale. Brianne Rose Gardner. Skylar Nicole Carey. Barrett James Gatton. Lindsay Nicole Gillis. Brooke Elizabeth Godby. Haley Marie Carrington Growy. Rachel Michelle Greeley. Rebecca Jane Greeley. Ethan Gregory Thomas Greenfield. Christopher Stone Greaves. Andrew Jeffrey Goose. Ethan Grant Hansen. Keegan Michael Hartnett. Natalie Christine Parrott. Riley Paige Hickman. Garrett Dean High. Kara Marie Hodel. Madison Leela Hoffman. Sophia Nicole Hitty. Camille Ann Imhoff. Landon Lee Ivins. Lindy Elise Jackson. Parker Grilly Johnson. Tyler Anthony Jones. Andrew Michael Camp. Samuel John Catherine. Erin Marie Christine Kell. Shannon Carol Lynn Kell. Nicole Lauren Keller. Remy Ann Keller. Abigail Joe Pennell.
Go Abby!
Haley Renee Kenyon. Caleb Dean Kaiser. Aaron Peter Klabna. Joseph William Koenig. Drake Carl Colvis. Josephine Laura Crumley. Caleb Paul Cruz. John Owen Kukla.
Nathan William Lalamadir. Taylor Lambert. Samuel Saul Landau. Blake Michael Leeper. Mackenzie Brianna Level. Connor James Lopez. Gabriel Michael Mason. Margaret Patricia Mathis. Kaden Carlson Matthews. Harrison Scout Maxheimer. Alexandria Grace McClure. Mitchell Ray McKelvey. Marissa McNichol. Sean Michael Mervis. Andrew Robert Miller. Catherine Marie Morse. Elizabeth Ann Miller. Abigail May Nolte. Jacob Tyler Coderwall. Anya Marie Olson. Kyle Diego Ortega. Michael Luis Ortega. Adeline Faith Pace. Grace Catherine Palmer. Keaton Dale Porsche. Josie Elizabeth Poland. Vincent Duke Cortagrosa. Isabella Chantel Ravallo. Cole Michael Frisch. Emma Rhodes. Austin James Robertson. Ashton Dallas Rowe. Mia K. Rodell. Caleb Psalm. Autumn Elise Solomon. Kirsten Lynn Stamp. Isabel Marie Saving. Rylan Daniel Scher. Brianne Marie Shafran. Jacob Richard Schurz. Jordan Jude Shire. Lucas Michael Schmidt. Anna Mariah Scott. Olivia Suzanne Seagross. Tyler Allen Seymour. Gurwinder Singh. River Vaughn Sparse. Tyus Brandon Smith. Justice Lee Sparse. Braden Lee Smith. Daryl Lee Smock Jr. Tamisha Smullen. Nicholas David Sprout. Caden Keith Stone. Lindsay Ann Sturgill. Blake Austin Swanson. Jackson Vincent Swanson. Justin Kennedy Packett. Alyssa Marie Thielen. Cameron William Trompeter. Carly Danielle Tucker. Thomas Neil Tyrala. Luke Emmanuel Vogel. Evan Anthony Wallace. Alexandra Suzanne Watts. Tegan Scott Webb. Tyler Walton Worley. Audrey Addison Welsh. Jacob Michael Welsh. Dylan Michael Wernsman. Benjamin Michael Westerkamp. Genevieve K. Wetterhus. Drake Frederick Whitney Crawford. Nathan Michael Williams. Aurora Wind Wolf. Phoenix Green Wolf. Jacob William Wood. Aubrey Tate Youngquist. McKenna Grace Youngquist. We do have a few more remarks, but how about a round of applause for our class of 2023? Secretary Mackenzie Porter to present our closing remarks.
Alright, almost done. When entering high school, I remember everyone telling us high school goes by fast. Well, I don't know about everyone else, but for me, I felt like I'd been a senior forever. 2020 has been a roller coaster of emotions. The graduating class of 2020 did not give up. After our school parking lot got flooded and our parade was canceled during homecoming week, I thought nothing could be worse. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Due to the pandemic, we were not able to do what normal high school seniors did. Our spring break was spent quarantined with our family for what it felt like was way too long. Sorry, Mom. We did not get to have the senior sleeper. We thought prom would be canceled, and now we are having graduation in July. Life is crazy. In the next couple of weeks, some of our 2020 class will be going off to college, or taking classes online, or going into the workforce, or some have already left to join the military. No matter what life throws at us, I know the class of 2020 can conquer anything. I mean, we are here today, right? We had to wait until July 25th for our graduation, but it is better late than never. Wherever life takes us after high school, the class of 2020 will always have something in common that no other class will. We will cherish the moments and friendships we have made even more so, because our time together in high school was cut short. We will always be able to tell our kids about this one day, when they ask us what the coronavirus was. At one point or another, each and every one of us have been walking down the same road to get where we are today. As the road comes to an end, I know we all have a new road ahead of us. We all know that change is inevitable, but we did not expect this much change in this short of a time span. They have said the class of 2020 has 2020 vision, but we sure didn't see this coming. So as we move on with life after high school, I would like to take a moment to thank the administration, faculty, staff, family members, and other students who have gotten us to where we are today. It has been an interesting yet fun 4 years that we have all shared together. I wish everyone the best of luck in their future endeavors. Congratulations to the Metamora class of 2020, and remember, once a Redbird, always a Redbird. Thank you.
At this time, I want to thank you again, all of you, for your cooperation today in making today's ceremony possible. Graduates, when we are complete here with the ceremony, we'll ask you to recess as you came in. We'll lead out with Mr. Alderson, leading each row out to the goalpost of junior marshals, leading you back to the Tempe Gymnasium, where you receive your diploma and a special memento from Metamora High School. Graduates, at this time, would you please rise? Would you please signify the completion of your high school career with the movement of the tassel from left to right?